What I am about to write about is a collaboration of many messages, dreams, precognitions, visions or visitations from other beings and objects shown to me, dialogues or telepathy within my mind, channeled messages and experiences outside what I consider the norm. Over the last 30 years of my life. I am now 51, so it's been a journey and a half. First 10 years of experiencing these visitations and messages was just me trying to sort it all out, and then after about 10 years I decided to take the reins. When I took the reins, I said, this is what I need to know, and I started asking the big questions. I have always asked for confirmation because at the core of myself, without these experiences, I am a skeptic and always searching for truth. Also, taking note that the truth always changes, and the more we expand our consciousness, the more we see behind us that the truth wasn't always the truth. I'll give you an example. Say there was a stairway that you were going up, and say the first step that you took was the truth. And you went, wow, this is awesome. But that truth led you to an expansion of yourself. So then the expansion, you take another truth. You take another step, and that step has a different truth on it. And when you look back at the previous step, you see that it's no longer the truth. But if you hadn't believed it then you wouldn't have become more aware of yourself to take the next step. So the truth is always pliable. It's always moving with our state of awareness and consciousness as we grow. When I first started my journey towards the truth, I was taught to train my mind to let go of everything after receiving a message, even after a precognitive dream. This is in order to clear a space for the truth to reveal itself again through another story, thus giving myself the confirmation I needed to believe. This is also how I discovered the difference between my imagination and my logical thoughts, or holding on to a story that I perceived to be the truth. If we hold too tight to a story we think is the truth because of our past experiences, we can inadvertently put blinkers on our reality, as our logical minds are controlling most of our thoughts. Another downfall is to allow the untrained imagination to decipher between reality and fiction, leading us up the wrong path as we cling to the excitement of something new. We try to convince ourselves of what we want to be the truth. We don't have enough mastery over our minds to realize that sometimes these messages are given in pieces and we grab hold of the wrong meaning. This is why I ask for confirmation. But in order to do that, as I had said before, I first have to learn to let go of what I thought the meaning was and allow the truth to reveal itself through a series of what others might call coincidences, but I call them confirmations. This happened at least 3 times. So I'd be tripping over books, magazines, articles, YouTubes, internet posts that people would post to me, or just simply people around me saying things that I just dreamt about or was shown in a vision. Then slowly I realized what the truth felt like and what it felt like to let my imagination or logical mind get the better of me. The trick is to let go and trust that the universe or your soul will follow up with more confirmation if it is the truth. Sometimes it's easier said than done, and I honestly I'm not always above the fact that my logical mind or my imagination might get the better of me. I'm still a work in progress myself. But I've had many years of practice, and I trust myself more than ever now. My goal in my reality is to expand and empower my reality, moving towards what others might call nirvana or heaven on earth or utopia. And I have been absolutely privileged to experience via a dream what it actually felt like to be moving towards our potential here on earth. A vibration that is so peaceful and so expansive and connected to everything. The dream was so real, and I carried that feeling with me for a long time. So I know where I'm going. I'm very lucky to know where I'm actually leading myself to. This is what I would call the original program, and I'm forever working towards this inner journey so that I can teach others and thus write this manuscript.